No, go ahead. You got one?
Oh, no, I can just diffuse miracles.
Oh, okay. All right. Here you go. And I have witnesses. Shirley and Carl were over at the house. Kids' night. Single mother, no child support, doing the best I can. We were living in the projects. I couldn't afford a phone. Heck, we didn't even have cable TV. But I couldn't afford a phone. But what I had, I was willing to share. One of the girls I worked with, her boyfriend had hit her and she had to move out. She had a little girl and she said, Diana, I don't have anywhere to go. I said, you can come live with us. Actually, it worked out good. She had a car. I had to take the bus so we could ride to work together because we worked together. So at least I had a ride to work. So turns out I had to have a hysterectomy. I was sick, and so I had to, well, since I was going to be out of work, I went down to apply for food stamps and make sure that they would help with my medical expenses and stuff while I was out of work. And I didn't really dread the idea of taking a bus, sitting all the way downtown, taking the bus all the way back. And she said, well, Diana, I would take you and pick you up, except for I don't want to sit there all day. And if, you know, if there was a way you could call. I said, I know, I wish, Lord help me, I wish I had a phone. And we're sitting there, and all of a sudden the phone rings. Now, it's been plugged in, but it hasn't worked. It's never been turned on. Couldn't have it connected. Couldn't afford it connected. And I don't know why, but for some reason now, we all looked at Carl. And Carl and Shirley's my fairy godparents. That's Deanna's uncle. But anyway, the phone rings out of the clear blue, and we all look at Carl, and he says, answer it. So I pick up the phone, and I said, hello? And somebody said, is this such and such a number? And I said, just a minute. And I wrote the number down. I said, I don't know. I didn't have a phone, and then I did, so I don't know. But thank you for calling. And I hung up the phone. And I said, it's a miracle.
But how did the phone work?
Nobody knows. But I took that number, I ran next door, said, can I use your phone? Called that number, it rang, Carl answered it. The 3 days I needed the phone to get my food stamps, to get everything, to get my ride back, I had that phone. By the time I got done with the last appointment, phone was gone again. Wow. Shirley and Carl can vouch for that. They were there, and you know they don't lie.
You know, I think
so
what
that's
happened.
my personal miracle.